everyone, just here to do a divine masculine reading. We shall see what's going on with the masculine energies at the moment. The feminine is actually leading the way and having an amazing transformation. Let's see what's going on with the masculine energies. So yeah, we'll go this way. The masculine's beginning to open his third eye and coming into love for himself and others, the lovers. He's on this journey to unconditional love. And he's making great headway, but of course he must go within and to rely on his intuition and recognize that, and also I'm getting that a lot of masculines now, divine masculines, are really beginning to see the signs, using their intuition and opening their third eye. And so if you are a divine masculine, or if you have the greater amount of masculinity in your form or whatever, you may begin to see synchronicities and numbers such as, 1111, 1111, 2222, 4444, 555, 666, all those numbers that, and 777 is another one. So that is all about basically connecting into your intuition and synchronicities that the universe are actually truly trying to get messages to you. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the masculine is very much about going within at the moment, not really about connecting with his divine feminine at this point in time. It's really because he's been doing quite a lot of work on himself. Yeah, he's really beginning to see that if he is to connect with a projected divine feminine, or even to connect to his own divine feminine within and create that balance within, he must literally remove himself from that divine feminine and start to really do some good, honest healing work for himself, so that he can bring himself up to speed and bring himself up to the level that the divine feminine is at, so that he can create the balance. At the moment, there is this imbalance for him. So he must actually shape up and ship a lot of those darker traumas and energies out of himself and purify himself to reach the level of where the divine feminine is at. And this must be done alone. We have the hero. So he is on a hero's journey. He is actually starting to do the work and starting to honor his own physical being and what it is actually trying to tell him. We have that's the Ace of Pentacles, which is about moving forward very, very slowly, but still forward. And you also have the hero, which is like a juxtaposition, really, because this is about moving quickly, but in these warrior knight energies. So, he's getting there. The masculine is getting there. We also have this one here, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which also is about, and I think sometimes he has this push-pull effect, whether he should move forward quickly or pull himself back. And so there is this kind of like push-pull energy that's going on with the masculine at the moment. And sometimes too, for a projected divine masculine, divine feminine, who he is, having any sort of dealings with, it can feel like that on-off, pull back, pulling in, pulling out kind of, scenario. But it is leading him to step more into his emotional side of himself, which, for the masculine can be quite daunting to face any type of emotional aspect of self at all. But it is required of him to do this work, and the universe, he knows that the universe will come after him if he does not start to look at who he really is through his physical structure. And the healing must be done on that level and on every other level. As I've said, he's now beginning to open his third eye, starting to see synchronicities around him, and starting to access his emotional body. Then we have the feminine got this card as well, which is the card of abundance through the 10 of Pentacles. Once again, leading to abundance and joy and love and everything else. However, it is happening very slowly for the masculine. He's doing this work very slowly, but he is on the journey. He has acknowledged that he is on this journey, and he knows that he is required to do this work. And the card of resurrection on the bottom, and healing. Look at that. And of course, the Empress, which is his divine feminine. And that is the ultimate goal, to reach the status of the divine feminine. To do that, he must come into some sort of emotional independence. And so, yes, it is a very lonely journey for the masculine at this point in time, but necessary. The divine feminine has been doing this work for a number of years, and it can be very, very daunting for anyone. But for those who house the greater amount of divine masculine energies at this time, they are now knowing that the shifts and changes that he's starting to feel from within must be acknowledged and worked with, so that he can move forward to the Emperor status. He's still only at Knight status at the moment. Last week it's quite quick really, because last week a lot of the page energies were coming up, but now he's stepped into the Knight energies. So the next one will be the King energies, and after that will be the Emperor energies. How long that will take, though, I cannot tell you. It's once again, we have this push-pull energies that are going on. Yes, coming into balance with the divine masculine and divine feminine is his goal. And at the moment, he's just trying to keep a roof over his head in one way or another, whether that be physically, emotionally, psychologically, or any other level. He's just trying to keep that roof over his head. Yes, but eventually he will have victory over this. He will move into calmer waters, and things will start to look up for him. But of course, he must do the work. And he just needs to focus and keep his eye on the prize, which is, of course, his divine feminine, and actually linking in and becoming like in balance with and on a par with the divine Empress and the divine feminine. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for the masculine this week. I shall see you next week, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.